Hey guys, I'm back. Ah. Alright, let's see. We're gonna be playing the Binding of Isaac, cause why not? Let's see. Don't have very much unlocked, and that's mainly because, I'm not great at this game. But we will try. Oop. Okay, we're gonna come back for Tech X. I do have a couple of mods installed. This game, I enjoy this game, but yeah, I'm not very good at it. I do know how to play it though. This is one of the games that I play very often when I or did play a lot on my Switch, but I never really got very. Hi Slime, how are you doing? I never got very good at it. And it's mainly because my eyes aren't the greatest. Yeah, my eyes genuinely are not the greatest. I was born with astigmatism, and it just keeps getting worse over time. So every once in a while, the animations kind of just clip in such a way that I can't tell exactly where they're going. How you doing right now, Slime? Doing great? That's good to hear. Seen any interesting movies lately? Or TV shows? I'm doing pretty good too. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good too. There's a few things that have been going not exactly the way I would hope in real life, but eh. Oh, what anime have you been watching? I really like anime, so if you have any recommendations, then I would love to hear them. Rewatching Tokyo Ghoul. HTE list? I'm not sure what that is. Had Mattel in it. Yeah, I'm not sure what the HTE list is. I would try to get this item. Ah, damn it. Oh, Full Metal Alchemist. I love that. I love that anime. Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist is one of my favorite animes. The 2003 one, while it wasn't the best version, is honestly one of the first ones that I've ever seen. Uh, the movie was okay for that. It wasn't, and it's mainly because it was mainly because the so much of the like original script got cut. It kind of felt rush. Which is fine. I can understand like having to meet deadlines and having to cut out content. But it's honestly just one of the better animes in my opinion. Like Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood are really, really good. I don't know if you've seen Soul Eater, whoever, but Soul Eater is pretty good too. Actually, I feel like we've had a conversation on Garrett's channel about that. Scooper, Monster's Lung, or Virgo. I'll take Monstros. It's gonna make my shots a bit unpredictable, which is a little bit worrisome, but I think I can handle it. Then again, I say that, and I had one of the best DPS items in the game, and I fucked it up. Yeah, I think we were trying to convince Garrett to watch it, and he didn't want to. Oop. I don't know how I didn't get hit there. Damn it, I don't have a key. Let me think. Trying to think of like what other animes that I've seen that I could honestly give a positive recommendation. Hi, Tiny Cougar. How are you doing? Honestly, like really cute anime that I've seen that are like actually fucked up. It's one called Into Abyss or something like that. Really cute art style and everything, but my god, does it get like really fucked up really quick. Like it starts out so cute and then it just gets darker and darker as it progresses. You're tired? Oh, sorry to hear that, Tiny Cougar. At least you have something here to entertain you while you're trying to find the ability to sleep. Wait, Made in Abyss. I think that's what the actual title is. Oop. Real Brimstone, yes please. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Made in Abyss, but I have been wrong before. It is a really good yeah. It's a really good show, but goddamn is it fucked up. I really want them to make more of that. I don't know if you've seen Lelouch or Code Geass Lelouch of the Code Geass. We'll simplify it into the what it actually is. So Code Geass is it's a mecha anime, but it's actually like really intriguing. It has a really decent plot line. And like the main character is one of the characters who, like, if you've seen Death Note, like, people say they'd like to see L from Death Note, Lelouch be Britannia, and someone else, I forget the other person, but people often say they'd like to see those three characters play a game of 4D chess. And honestly, I agree with it, like, wholeheartedly, because that would be an interesting thing to see. Fucking. I think the full title in English is Code Geass Lelouch of the Rebellion or something like that. Oh, fucking.
The fool.
I hate this boss. It's such a time waster. That, and I get hit by it in such stupid ways that could have been avoided, like, so easily. I think we're gonna take Pisces. Oh, and waste a key on the way out. Another anime that I thought was really good, that is criminally too short, is No Game, No Life. Like, I understand that anime is basically just advertisement for the manga in most cases, but, like, honestly, a lot of the time I don't have the time to hunt down the manga, but the anime is more accessible.
The magician.
if you know, like if you, I don't know if that would be the same for everybody, but a lot of the time I find the anime is more accessible than the manga, and I really wish that they were more accessible than they are. Like I have all of the Tales of Berseria mangas, but that's only because there's only three books of Tales of Berseria. Meanwhile, I want to say 13 of the manga for Black Clover, which honestly, Black Clover the manga is much easier to stomach than the anime. Like, I had to get used to the main character's voice in Black Clover. And I knew it was going to be that way because in the manga he fucking screamed. His text is all in capital letters, so I was like, oh great, this character's going to be screaming constantly. Actually, a really good, like, anime movie series that I found was called, Violet Evergarden on Netflix. They finally released the final fucking movie for that on Netflix. It's really good, really sad. But it does have a somewhat happy ending, even though you could argue the other way for how that ending played out. As far as this run goes, I think what we could use is more range, obviously, because Azazel is one of the worst characters for range. Probably one of the best for DPS, but honestly the worst for range. Like, just right off the bat. Eh. Maybe here? Yeah. That was worth it. Ooh, the Pact. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take both of those, since the Pact gives you 2 black hearts. Uh... That eyeball? Yeah, that is pretty creepy. Yeah, I hope I got this, Garrett. Yeah, this run, I think we've got enough damage for what I want to do, unless I keep taking hits like that. I think I really just need range. And it's tempting to skip rooms, considering what I want to try to do. But at the same time, Oop. Oh, retrovision. That's a fucking terrible pill.
Explosive diarrhea.
No good pills. Yay. Really wish I had found a health up. But, what can you do? Oh wait, I already found the item room. Oh, well. I swear to God. You know what? We're going to choose a different character. New run. Not picking up any hearts for 2 levels. You know what? Let's do an Eden run. Eden. Tears up. Almond milk. If I can find a health up, I'd like to take almond milk. Just because almond milk with Tech X is honestly pretty good. God damn! Fuck off! Oh, Jesus, we barely have enough movement speed. So movement speed would definitely be a necessary commodity for this. Glass eye, huh? Well, we're gonna skip the first item room, and we're going to continue on down. Or you know what? Fuck. I missed. Half a heart. That's not good. I had a chance to delete all the spiders, and I fucked it up. Trying to... I honestly do need to work on, like, getting better at, like, just, shooting the shit by myself, because I genuinely don't know how to... Fuck. Like, keep talking about just random nonsense. It's incredibly hard for me to do. And that's mainly because of, like, well, that would have been useful to last for. It's because of stuff that happened, like, in my childhood. Like, I used to be actually pretty good at just talking and keeping people entertained, but anymore, like I was legitimately bullied into oblivion when I was younger, so I lost a lot of the confidence I once had, which is why I often try to just stream with a friend, because it's easy for me to play off of somebody else's, like, conversation topics. Latchkey, yay. Let's see. And the funniest part about, like, me being bullied, I mean, bullying isn't fun. Don't get me wrong. Like, don't misconstrue what I'm saying. The funniest part about me getting bullied when I was younger is I totally had the ability to stop it at any point in time. But I tried to do what some people would call the more noble path, and I decided to be a pacifist when I was younger. But, like, I'm pretty sure if I had fought back more when I was younger, and like, just made these fuckers realize what they were, that I wasn't gonna put up with their shit, that I would still have a lot of the confidence I do today, or I did back then. Cause I wasn't the biggest kid in the world. I was actually a fairly scrawny, like, little kid. But I've always had just really fucking big knuckles on my hands. Like, some people will do a thing where they slightly press their middle finger out when they punch something, so that it's a fine point of contact. I have that naturally built into my knuckles. And if I had just been like, no, I'm not going to put up with your shit, I'm going to fucking fight you every step that you fight me, then I probably would have done a lot better. There was actually, like, only 3 times that I ever got tired of people's shit and fought back. And the first time was when all of my friends just suddenly decided they were going to turn on me. Not very good friends, obviously. And I ended up having to run away or be beat the fuck up. But at the end, towards the end of it, like, I decided, you know what? No, fuck this. I've had enough. And I decided to make my what I thought was going to be my final stand. When I turned around, only one of the people who had decided to try to bully me had actually been able to keep up with me. And so I squared up with him, and he threw a punch, and in my head, that entire situation played out in slow motion, which is why it's such a vivid memory for me. We'll take Diplo. Diplop-a-diploop. He threw his punch, and I saw it coming in, like, slow motion. So I legitimately moved out of the way of his punch, grabbed his arm, and threw him over my shoulder. Coolest thing I've ever done, and I would never be able to do it again if I tried. The second time I ever, like, got tired of just people abusing the absolute fuck out of me, I got sent to, ISS in school. And that was because, this fucker decided to just... I had had a really shitty day. I had been just dreading being in the same class with this one person. And they fucking started picking on me while the teacher was watching. And she was telling him to stop and everything. And I was just so done with his shit that I decided to just start punching him in the back. Because I didn't have a clear shot on his head. I would have taken the headshot if I had had it. And so I punched him 3 times in the back. And he ended up just turning around and slamming my head into a swing set post. Which was not fun, like, at all. And then we both served 1 day in ISS, which is in-school suspension. We were supposed to have 3 days of ISS, but we both got out for good behavior. Yeah, my school was a joke. Oh, hey, you're getting out for good behavior. Even though that literally devalues the punishment that we just gave you by a lot.
X-Lax.
And the third ever time I got sick of just people picking on me. My friend wasn't... It was my friend. Like, one of my longest friends. And he wasn't even, like, really picking on me. He was just being an annoying prick. And he would... Like, I kept telling him to stop doing what he was doing. And he didn't. So... I gave him one final warning at the top of the staircase. Because we had the same next class. And... when I give people warnings, I normally follow through on, like, whatever I'm planning on doing with after I give the warning. So I gave him one final warning. And I walked all the way to the classroom with him doing the same bullshit that he'd been doing the entire fucking time I was telling him to stop. So when we got to the classroom, and the teacher was standing out in the hallway, making sure that, like, the hallways were... everybody in the hallways was behaving and doing what they were supposed to in school. I walked into her classroom with him doing the same annoying bullshit that I kept telling him to stop doing. I walked about halfway into the room before I decided to do what I was going to do, which was I about faced and punched him square across his nose. And the entire class just went, ooh, because they were ready to see a fight break out. Teacher walked in right after they did that. And he tapped me on the back. And we both sat down for class. like visually nothing was wrong with his face until about 2 hours later. I had split his nose open, and it took that long for it to start bleeding. It took 2 hours for his nose to start bleeding, and that was honestly the time, like, I was at, like, that was the time where I decided, you know what, fuck being a pacifist. If people are going to not take me fucking seriously, and when I say stop or do anything, I decided, you know what, no, I'm not going to be a pacifist. Ironically enough, around that time, everybody stopped bullying me. And it wasn't because I started retaliating. They stopped bullying me around that time because for some weird, stupid reason, everybody started to get respect for me. I don't understand why. And I will never understand why. But now, like, all the people that bullied me, I still live in the same town. Every time I see them, they're like, oh, hey, what's up? Would you like to hang out? You want to hang out and stuff? And it's like, I say, sure, why not? Just send me a time and date. Just give me a time and date, and I'll let you know if I can make it. Most of the time, I can't because I have a busy work schedule, except for in January. January, currently, I have the entire month off. And I'm being nice, but a lot of the time it's like, oh, hey, you want to hang out? Fuck no, you're an asshole. The only reason you don't, I feel like the only reason they don't still pick on me is because they heard about the last time that I fucking got picked on and how I got away with it. So I feel like the respect is earned for like doing something wrong and getting away with it. Because let's face it, these guys are like that because they had the whole fuck the police mentality because they were the stereotypical 90s kids, like stereotypical 90s white kid listens to the gangster rap and they would be like, fuck the police and all that shit. So yeah, like I don't understand why it was like that, but that's just how it was. And now all of a sudden we're buddy. Which, sure, whatever. If there's more people than me and them there, like people that I actually still have contact with, if I can make it to whatever party or whatever they're doing, sure, I'll go. But you know for damn well, like, just based on what I've said, after what I've said, that I don't respect these people. They might respect me, but I do not respect them. Because, let's face it, they made my life a living hell. And yeah, it is partially my fault that they made my life a living hell because I never stood up for myself. Except for 3 times. And that's like honestly the most I've ever like talked about that with anybody, is like what I've said here in this stream. And generally that's where it ends, but yeah, no, like I don't understand like why people do that kind of shit and then they assume like, oh hey, we're older now, we've chilled out, like we've gotten like more chill. We should be friends now. Yeah, I'm a Christian. And I was taught like the whole forgive and forget like nonsense my entire time. The entire time I was living with my my mother, my grandpa, and my grandma. But in my mind, it only makes sense for half of that saying to be true. Forgive, but don't forget. Because as soon as you forget, that's when people decide to test what they can get away with. That's it. That is my honest opinion on that. And I just cannot like force myself to forget stuff because I do not want to be walked on anymore. But on another topic that's not as serious as all that, is anybody in the chat looking forward to any games coming out recently? Like, I'm personally looking forward to Dying Light 2 and Elden Ring, and that's about it at the moment. Because I honestly haven't been paying too much attention to any companies like release dates for things because I can't always afford like the newest games. Yeah, I appreciate that, Tiny Cougar. And I know that you were looking forward to Dying Light 2, Tiny Cougar, but you looking forward to anything else? Like, honestly, like, if, the Crash Bandicoot, Insane trilogy hadn't been just a really shitty port of the original games, I probably would have, looked into Crash Bandicoot, fucking 4, I think it was, finally. Or whatever the hell they decided to call that game. Because Crash Bandicoot was one of my favorite games growing up as a kid. And the Ratchet and Clank game, while I didn't want to play it, while I didn't want to play it, I was interested to see the story of it. So I watched somebody play through the whole thing, and I'm honestly glad I didn't buy it just based on what I saw. But that, and I don't have a PS5, so there's the other big reason I didn't get a Ratchet and Clank. The DLC to Far Cry 6, and we'll try and buy them next month. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna get Far Cry 6, but it's on Epic Game Store only, and yeah, I have Epic Game Store, and yes, I have games on Epic Game Store, but like, I honest to God hate having my computer library split between so many user interfaces. Like, it is just terrible having to sort through all of that. So at this point, whenever You play it on PS4 with your BFF? That's nice. Yeah, honestly, whenever Far Cry 6 hits Steam, that's when I'll play it. Because I like the games in the Far Cry series to a degree. Far Cry 3 I got to play briefly when it first came out, but my family didn't like me playing rated M games. So that was fun. Getting in trouble for playing a game that they rented and just had sitting around the house. Yeah. Which, yeah, I get it, but my mother used to let me play fucking Grand Theft Auto 1, San Andreas, and Vice City when I was around 5, so until one of her boyfriends was like, actually, this game's kind of violent. Are you sure you want him playing this? When it was one of her boyfriends that actually bought me the game. There's the funny part. Like, one of her boyfriends bought me the Grand Theft Auto Vice City, San Andreas, and 3 collector's box, which I still have the poster from that. I was forced to sell the actual game, but I was cheeky and I kept the poster. Because fuck that. I'm not getting rid of one of the games that I enjoyed playing like completely without keeping something. That's bogus. Gotta love parent logic sometimes. I know, right? And, but I can see, like, why my mother didn't like me playing the M-rated games. It's like later on. And it was because she thought I couldn't differentiate between reality and a video game. Like she thought I had a... Yeah, she thought I had the disillusion of not being able to tell between fiction and reality, which simply is not true. And, like, I ended up having to go to therapy over that, actually. Because, I had just gotten the Elder Scrolls V, this is actually probably honestly why that game had lost a lot of the magic that it had when I first played it. Is because I had just bought the Elder Scrolls V with my own money that I got from a job. And I was like, I was so immersed in the game that I was like, wow, this place is beautiful. Unfortunately for me, my stepdad had been sitting right behind me. And he was like, you do realize that's a video game, right? And that's not real? It's like, yes. But he didn't believe me. Then you sit down with your kid and explain till they know the difference. Yeah, exactly. Like, I do not believe that violence is a okay, no, that's I'm gonna take that back right now. Violence is probably one of the most inherent traits in males from birth, but you need to sit down and explain to people why you cannot just resort to violence. Violence is not the answer, it's the question. And if the answer to the question is yes, then absolutely use violence. But do not resort to violence by default. Logic to the conclusion to the best of your ability. That is how I view life. And I've always had a very, like, good grasp on reality and stuff. And I'm not saying that just males are violent, because let's face it, some females are complete bitches or assholes even. So yeah, like, I've always, anyway, that's getting sidetracked. I've always had a really good grasp on reality and how things generally work. So when I was playing a video game that was about killing people and stealing their shit, you best believe that I was very much in excess doing exactly that. Like, one of my favorite Grand Theft Auto was San Andreas, or no, not San Andreas, Vice City. I would go to the mall in Vice City, find the katana, and then I would kill as many people and get their money as I could before the cops killed me. And the fucking therapy shit that I went through for being disillusioned with reality, I got put on ADHD. I got put on medication for that, and I also got put on ADHD medication because I have ADHD, like a motherfucker. And I only took both of the medications once, and every time after that, and it was because it made me feel weird. The medication made me feel super fucking weird, so I took them once and never again. Same with depression medication. They basically made me feel nothing and made me feel like I wasn't actually a person. If that makes any sense, which, if you've been on that kind of medication and it made you feel a similar way, then it probably does make sense. So I took the medication once, and every time I got handed the medication afterwards, I would put it under my tongue, very convincingly swallow it, air quotes on swallow there, and spit it into the toilet later on. Because fuck that. If I couldn't feel like a person, I didn't want to do it. Like, I feel like I was honestly, like, again, I'm Christian, so I'm going to use the word blessed. I feel that I was blessed with pretty good intelligence, so a lot of the time when stuff didn't seem right at all, I would argue the point, and it often got me in trouble. A lot of the time, I breezed through most of school because I had a basic understanding, and if I didn't understand it, I would ask, "Hey, what is this for? What do I do with this?" Like the questions that teachers like roll their eyes at their students for. And honestly, like, that pissed me off because I needed to ask those questions so I could understand what I was being taught. And seeing the teacher physically roll their eyes at me was one of the most disheartening things ever. But again, that's off topic again, but when I talk about my past, it's kind of I kind of get off topic just because a lot of it pisses me off. And people wonder why I have anger issues. Like, yeah, I didn't have a shitty childhood. I didn't grow up with abusive parents, but like being treated like I was not intelligent. Being treated like I was not intelligent, like one of the words that I hate the most, I would probably get me in trouble on the YouTube platform. It's the R word. The R word genuinely makes me upset, especially when it's pointed at me. Which is why a lot of the time when I'm talking with friends and stuff, I will genuinely say, oh, that's R word. Because I understand the concept behind it and stuff, but I also understand that it is offensive to mental disability. And when people tell me that they think I am the R word, it makes me want to punch them right across the face. Like, honestly, anybody who calls somebody the R word as an insult is the R word. And no, I am not, that is not hypocritical at all, in my opinion. Because if you're going to use a word to empower ignorance, you are pretty much that word. That is my firm and exact opinion on that. Yeah, yeah, like nope, I was looking at chat. That's why I just took all those unnecessary hits. But yeah, like, to continue the point that I just kind of dropped, every time when I was younger, when I found something unjust or unfair, I would bring it into question, and it got me in trouble a lot because it was considered backtalk, you know, because parents be like that for whatever reason. And I think I got in trouble a lot because my parents understood that I was right about what I was arguing, but they didn't want to be undermined by their child. I don't know this for fact, but that's what it felt like a lot of the time. So, probably the most prime example, I love my mother. My mother is probably the best person, aside from my grandpa, who, rest in peace, he is no longer with us. My mother is probably the best person that I have ever met, and she wouldn't let me watch Harry Potter because it's satanic. I knew for a fact that it wasn't satanic because it is literally good guy versus bad guy. Good triumphs over evil, but it was it had a lot of pagan ideals in it, which I guess according to Christianity is a lot of stuff in paganism is satanic or something. I don't understand that at all, because let's face it, Christianity borrows a lot from paganism. Oh, the Christmas tree? Oh, you mean the Yule tree? The Easter bunny. Oh. Yeah, that's a pagan tradition. Like a lot of the stuff on Easter Sunday, or Easter, the like Christian version of Easter, it borrows very, very heavily from pagan traditions. Yeah, like I tend to try not to hold grudges just because I've tried to hold my anger in too many times in my life, and it honestly hurts to try to do it anymore. Like, I get physical pain whenever I get frustrated enough in my back. And I know it's because it's my brain trying to tell me to, like, relieve the stress of whatever is stressing me out in the moment. And yeah, I make jokes that are, when I'm not recording anyway, I make jokes that could be contrived as offensive in my friend groups. Or not in my friend groups. I make jokes that could be contrived as offensive to my friends if they were heard by the wrong people. But I don't do it to be mean. Like, if I'm in public, I will never say anything disrespectful to anybody because I genuinely hate ignorance. Ignorance is the greatest threat to anything. And, like, honestly, if I don't understand something, I don't look at it in fear. I look at it in curiosity. I look at it in the sense of, oh, hey, that's not how I view this, but let me look into how you view it, and, you know, empathy. Which, yeah, empathy is kind of hard for me because, let's face it, people have made me not empathetic by being the worst around me. I try so hard to be empathetic just because I understand that humanity is capable of a lot of good, but it is also capable of a lot of bad. One of my high school teachers actually was talking about, like, the Hells Angels, like, motorcycle gang at one point, and he was talking about how, like, they're evil, and he was like, he asked the class, like, to raise their hand, like, if anybody thought, like, the Hells Angels were truly evil. I didn't raise my hand, so he's like, why don't you think they're truly evil? And I was like, it's because I simply do not believe a person is capable of being truly evil. They are capable of committing truly evil acts, yes. But I don't believe anybody is truly evil. To be truly evil, you would have to be born that way. And nobody's born that way. It's like, evil is a taught habit. And it's unfortunate that that is the case. Like, I genuinely wish that people could take just 10 more seconds in any conflict to think about, hey, what just went wrong? How can we resolve this? Yeah, I agree with that sentiment, Tiny Cougar. People are assholes, but at the same time, it's a learned habit to put others down. Putting others down is a learned habit. You cannot convince me otherwise. And that is why I genuinely do not think that anybody is genuinely evil. Because let's face it, the Hells Angels, yes, they are a very, very terrible group. I am not trying to defend the Hells Angels in any sense of the word. But they use profits for what they do to fund research into cancer and stuff, and it's like, you wouldn't do that if you were truly evil and just in it for the money. I do not agree with half of the things that the Hells Angels do. But, or no, over half of what the things the Hells Angels do. But and this is probably, like, a touchy subject that I probably should not be talking about on YouTube. But, yeah, like, I don't believe that anybody is truly evil. Because to be truly evil, they would have had to be born like that. When in actual fact, life is tough and life forms people over the course of time. And I always just find it so difficult to stomach it when people blame some outside, like, supernatural force for... Or not even supernatural. Some outside force for their actions. No, you did these actions because of certain things that happened to you. Don't fucking put it off on something else. Take responsibility and just admit you were wrong. Don't be an asshole. But anyway, this stream has been kind of too heavy for the past half hour-ish. I think we honestly need to swap to more lighthearted topics. Just so this isn't the doom and gloom stream. Which honestly it kind of already is. Unfortunately. But when I get passionate about something, I tend to put it out of proportion. Yeah, I genuinely like to talk about stuff because talking is the only way people can understand each other. And it's unfortunate people don't do it more often. Like, that is the biggest shame in the entire world. That people do not talk to get to know and understand each other's situations more. Let's see. Lighthearted topics. Huh. I say I want to change topics, but my brain is still like... My brain is still running through a lot of what I was just talking about, like trying to justify certain things that I've said, which I don't need to justify anything I've said. That's just my personal belief. If you don't have the same belief, then that's fine. That's what having a conversation is. Having a conversation is having different opinions and agreeing to still be friends at the end, or still respect each other at the end. Fuck. This is a really bad start. Hey, you're not playing the most positive game. The background story to this game is doom and gloom. So the background story to this game is actually just loosely based off of its creator's childhood, which is honestly the weirdest part. Restart. Less than 3? Oh, yeah. I probably should have saved that. Ooh, the pact. False PhD, no. Spiders. And actually, based on one of the newer endings for this game, this is all just a story that Isaac is like creating with his dad. Like, his dad is drawing stuff, and he's talking to his dad. So in that sense, the game is wholesome, but it really isn't. Let's face it. What's everyone's favorite animal? That's it. That is in chat and wants to actually like chat. Because I would honestly like to have a conversation with people that are in the chat. Poop chasing you is cute. Yeah, it kind of is. In that weird, kind of demented kind of way. Oh, lovely. Glad I bought the attack speed upgrade. Fuck. And hell, it doesn't have to be your favorite animal. I would genuinely like to just have a conversation with the chat right now. Just over anything. It doesn't have to be serious if you don't want it to be. Especially since a lot of this stream has been like real, like me being super serious. Yay, key. Multi-dimensional baby. That might help. Might. Oop. Ah. Trying to look at chat while this is going on is probably a mistake. Oh, fuck. I'll look at that comment here in a second, Tiny Hooter. Whether I live or die. Try not to die, though. Yep, nope. Don't really have a favorite animal. I love them more or less the same, but my cat that is on my lap right now is my favorite. Yeah. Honestly, I have 3 favorites, which 2 of them are certain people's greatest phobia. Like, my mother is deathly afraid of spiders and snakes, but I love them. And the dog is my it's my first favorite. You like spiders too, whoever? Yay. Yeah, like, I honestly find spiders cute. Not, like, in the traditional sense, but, like, they're legitimately, like, cute-ish creatures. Yeah, like, I want to get a pet snake at some point. The only problem with that is my mother said that she would never visit me if I got a pet snake, so... I mean, which wouldn't be too big of a problem, like, I would just have to go visit her. Or just have a meetup in the same town, but yeah. Which, yeah, that is still visiting her. Yeah, my mother is deathly afraid of snakes and spiders, but those are like 2 of my favorite animals. I don't know why. I've just always, like, liked them. Like, I kept asking my mother, even after she said no, absolutely fucking not. And she did not hold back, like, on cursing about that. Like, she said absolutely fucking not. No snakes, no spiders. You can get a dog. Or a cat. Or no, I couldn't get a cat either because my grandpa was allergic to them. So, yeah, I like cats, but they're not my favorite animal, and it's because they hurt. If I got in contact with them, it had the potential to hurt one of my favorite people in the world. Like, I really want to be more like my grandpa when I grow up. When I grow up. When I'm older. Hell, I'd like to be like more like my grandpa right now, even. My grandpa was honestly my hero. And it's not for any grandiose reason either. Like, my grandpa was honestly one of the best people I have ever met. Ever. He taught me he was honestly, in place of my dad, like the person that taught me the values of right and wrong. And did it in a way to where I could understand. Because my grandpa knew I wasn't stupid. And yes, I'm not the most... And I will never say that I'm the most knowledgeable person in the world. Because, let's face it, nobody is. You can only be so informed on certain subjects. And that's just how that is. Fuck. Has anybody read any good books recently? What kind of snake would I like to have? Honestly, the snake that I would most like to have would be the black mamba. And yes, I know that is one of the most dangerous snakes that you could ever be in contact with, but I love the patterns on black mambas. Black mambas are such pretty snakes. And yes, they are one of the most venomous snakes in the world. Why what, Tiny Cougar? Why a black mamba? Or... Or why is a black mamba one of the most dangerous, like, animals that you could ever want? If it's oh, I answered it. Okay. Yeah, Black Mambas can kill you just about as fast as a King Cobra can kill you. Nope. Yeah, Black Mambas are honestly one of my favorite snakes. Maybe not start with that. I mean, as long as you take the proper precautions, it's a pretty like any animal as long as you take the proper precautions could make a decent pet. That being said, I don't understand why people make lions their pets. Because oh yeah, it's soft and cuddly one day, but one day or like the next day it's primal instincts kick in and you are no longer alive. You've been unalived. Yeah, I'm not the best at this game. I've gotten considerably better from the first time that I played it, but oh dear, that is spooky. Yeah, it's called Too Spooky. Adam's called Too Spooky. Or are you talking about the fact that the Mamba can kill you pretty quick? Either way. This is not fun. I am stuck in this corner. Let's see. Trying to think of more conversation topics. Oh. I knew they were there too. I don't know why I did that. Let's do that and then do that. Grab the screw. And we'll grab key for the next floor. Oh. Ooh, I love this item. Oh god, that is fucking... That's a terrifying visage. Alright, here we go. Oh, well, that sucked. I disagree, Tiny Cougar. I am not very good at this game. Yeah, like I am taking so many unnecessary hits right now. Fuck. Damn it. Yeah, and I'm playing this game different than I've ever played it because my controller actually was fucking up and doing, yeah, like my brand new controller is fucking up, and that honestly is ticking me off right now. Don't have enough for that. Wish I did. That would be such a nice item to have right now. Die. Die. Yeah, the face that Isaac has right now is genuine nightmare fuel. I think that's part of the reason I like this game a lot, though, is because, like, the item, like, visual effects, like, stack in such interesting and unique ways. Which appeals to the side of me that likes to make, like, monstrous-looking characters in video games. Like, I have had a whole collection of characters that I have just made look like absolute monsters over the years. And I wish I had more pictures of what, like, the characters I've made in video games. Oh, that's a shitty Devil Deal room. Oh, fuck. I wasn't paying attention! Yay! Here we go, next floor. Yeah, I've posted a couple of the like nightmare fuel characters I've made over the years into Garrett's Discord in the art section. Or was it the art section or the silly stuff section? I do not remember for the life of me. Okay. Open. Yes. Want to go in the curse room, but I know I shouldn't. Yeah. Alright. Heck, there's video evidence of some of the Nightmare Fuel characters I've made on Garrett's channel, because I haven't recorded a lot of the time when I probably should have, since I want to do this more often. But depression and limitations have been the biggest block in me doing this more, unfortunately. Fuck. Ah. That was actually a really good run, and I just fucked it all up. Fucked it all up in 2 seconds. Movement speed was the lowest stat. Dropped a key, so I can go in here. No. That item is hot poo poo. I could totally cheat right now, but I'm not going to. We're going to try to save that strength card for a devil deal. Fuck. And that's if we can even get that far. How far did you get on your best run? So on my best run, I have, which isn't on this account at all. On my best run, I have beaten that mode with a lot of the characters, which this was on my Switch. I have killed Mega Satan. I've killed fucking Delirium. I've killed Blue Baby or Hush. Here, you know what? Here, we're gonna do a run with a little bit of cheating. Let's see. Tech or spawn tech X tech or wait, give item tech X, give item brimstone. Give item fuck, I forget what the item's called. Ipecac. Give item Pyromaniac. Yeah, we're just gonna do a cheat run just for shiggles. Tammy's head? Yes, please. This is a one run right here. Like, I genuinely would not have to pick up anything else to win this run.
2 of diamonds.
Probably should have saved that, but eh. Eh. Always take damage up though. Alright, so I did unlock an item or a thing called a planetarium. So we'll see if we can get a planetarium, which is why we're gonna skip the item rooms, especially with especially with the item set that I just gave myself. We have not lost those item rooms forever, though, because there is a boss route, a new boss route in this version of the game that I can take. Which I don't necessarily remember how to do. If I need to, I will look it up. But since we're looking for the planetarium, we're going to have to search the floors in their entirety. Yeah, Green Killer Circle is honestly really good. Oop. Nope. Nope, nope. Not taking that item. There's one more item I can give myself that'll make this a lot better. Health and nah, yeah, we'll skip that. Ooh. You know, we're gonna skip that. We're gonna go for angel rooms. We're gonna go for angel rooms instead. Now it's a homing green circle of death. We're going to skip over pills. Yeah, like, there legitimately should be no way that this run is losable. Skip that. God, I can't remember how to do the route that I'm planning on doing. I may as well search the shop. Ooh, restock. We can break the game. Okay, so since I just got restock, if we can get a Steam sale, we can break the game. If we get enough money, that is. Miss the poop army? I mean, I could do that challenge run a little bit later. Wouldn't be much. It's not much of a challenge run per se, but I could definitely do that a little bit later, or after this run actually. Won't be as good with only one player, but you win some, you lose some. Ooh, wait. I just thought of a thing to make this even more of a fun. And give I'll take that. Oh, I don't have that unlocked. That makes sense. Yeah, this run is legitimately just over. Oh, it's 6. Oh, that's right. They made they nerfed restock. That's right. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do.
Puberty.
Puberty. Yes. Don't know what just hit me, but actually, we should probably get moving a bit faster. Wait. Enter room, shoot, and everything... I said everything dies. Give me that. Still no planetarium.
The devil.
Yeah, I genuinely do not remember exactly what I need to do the particular route. Which kind of sucks. But... Oop, god damn it. I think I should be able to do it without too much hassle.
Infested.
Infested. Oh, Jesus. Spooters. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what that is, but I'm drawing a blank. You know what? And goodbye. I said goodbye. I said goodbye. Yes. Oh wait, I know. I remember. I remember. I remember. I remember. I don't, but I'm gonna say I remember. He wanted to stay, but that's illegal. That's illegal, Tiny Cougar. He's not allowed to stay.
Friends till the end. Tears down. Experimental pill.
Yeah, I've done the route once on this account. So if I miss it, then well, there's not much I can do about it because I don't remember. But I think I remember like exactly what I need to do. And I'm pretty sure it's on the next... Oh, no, it would be on this floor. Damn it. Die. Fuck it. And now there's even more death. More death. wait, no. Okay, yeah. The thing I was thinking of is that would be if I had it unlocked, which I don't, unfortunately. Kill them all. Kill them all. Dogtooth. I don't think I can actually get more damage. So the thing I was skipping all the item rooms for never showed up, so there's that. Oh well. Can't win them all. Eh. Dog food. Unlocked Madeline. Or Maggie. Ooh, Squeezy. Oh, I just realized I haven't even used that. Not much point in me using it anymore, actually. It's kind of worse. Worse than what I already have. Had to swap your phone, whoever? That's fine. I think I have to go there. Fuck that room. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Many, many floors too late. Per usual. Think that's what I need? Question mark? Yes, I get it. There is a secret. I really do not care. Stop howling. I'm gonna look it up really quick. Da, 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 da. Well, that's tricky, because, yeah, I'm not sure. How did I get back here? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to do. Um... I think I might have messed up already. Oh well. Yeah, I don't remember how to get to said boss that I was going to show off, but what can you do? Or actually, go to... How to go cheat. Eh, it's fine. So I don't have all the I don't have all the paths unlocked. I could have sworn that I had gotten to... Huh. I guess not. I will be right back. I need to use the restroom for a moment. But after that, I will do the challenge mode with the poop army. Uh, I am back. Oh, this was the profile that I did it on. I was on the wrong profile. That explains a lot, actually. Yeah, that explains a lot. Uh, try it again? Yeah, we can do it again. We're gonna take him through. Give item. Oops. And we'll take the alternate path. Nope. Here we go. Here we go. We are going to... Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get to we'll get to the boss that I was trying to get to in this one. Oop, wrong button. I keep hitting the wrong button. Wait, why am I... That wasn't supposed to happen.
Killer pills.
If I get hit in this mode, then I am just flat out dead. And exit. Here we go. Down to the mines. Oh, hey. Here's that thing I was trying to unlock. Yeah, this boss is, that boss is honestly an interesting fight. And now I have to not hit spacebar. Ever. Wait, another one? Let's see. Need that. I don't know how much health I have. You know what? That's annoying. Black candle. And now we can see our health. We... That route is honestly for a boss. This route is for a boss that I am technically not going to go see. Yeah. Yes. Please. And... yeah, now we're just gonna go down the normal route, which will get us this, which we need to find a specific item for. Or not a specific item, we just need, we need to find a skull that has an X on it. Which, found it. Now, all we have to do is go and kill the boss. Yeah, we'll take you. We'll take that. Gonna run through boss rush again, and then we will go and fight that boss that I was trying to show off on that first cheaty run. Which, it's not too difficult of a boss. It's the hardest part about that boss is getting to it. Ice baby. Here we go. Not the best, not the worst. Nothing really important in there. And here we go.
Spent it. It's gone. Just get over it.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's gone? How could you have spent our savings?
And now you get to hear the tortured machinations of a family fighting through a child's ears. Yeah. On this route, you actually climb back up through the basement. So you can actually get item rooms that you've missed before.
He's self-destructive and disturbed, just like his father. Look at who he has to look up to. You're drunk again, aren't you?
Shut up, Maggie. Shut
Uh-huh.
up. You just keep pushing me like this. I'm leaving.
Good. Leave. We'll be fine without you. Abandon us. Abandon yourself.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this is one of the new paths that got added to this game. There's no bosses between here and where we're going. Ooh, small rock, yes. And I might have to give myself another item just so I don't have to do this again later.
You need to repent. You need to confess your sins and become saved. Let his light inside you cleanse your
You
soul.
are insane. You are taking this too far. Get your sound.
Pray for your salvation. Come, pray with us, Isaac.
Ooh, I want that. Can you say forever laser? Because I sure can. Yeah, you know what? I'll just give myself the item to unlock the character.
Where are you going? Wait! We need you! Your son needs you!
I'm doing it. I just can't do this. I'm sorry.
Please don't leave us!
Sorry, Isaac.
And now we're back in the tutorial room. We're back on the first floor. We're in Isaac's room. And right here. And this just gives one more room, and then you do this. And here is Dogma. The penultimate boss of this particular run. Honestly, a really interesting boss. You're not gonna get to see too much of him though, because this build is broken. And if I had the music on, you would be hearing like a whole bunch of like religious like propaganda from that TV. And Isaac is transitioning between all of his created characters. And here we meet the Beast. This boss fight is actually pretty interesting. You fight the 4 horsemen, which this won't be very difficult at all with this build. There's war, or yeah, war. Bye, war. I said bye, war. And death. And here comes the Beast. if I didn't have Stompy, these stalagmites and stalactites would be a thing that I would have to worry about. Also, if I didn't just kill her first phase as quickly as I just did, I would have had to keep shooting her while avoiding certain things. Oh, this is tied to the music. Ah, fuck. So this is the ending where Isaac is basically telling a story with his dad. And it ends with his dad asking Isaac if this is how he wanted the story to end. And his dad says, "Hey, let's write another story." Because this is all in Isaac's head. This entire game is in Isaac's head. And with that, we get a tainted version of the character. So there is more. But we're going to do the poop one, which I don't remember. There it is. Poop run. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Take that. Rainbow poop. Poop army. Poop army. Poop army. Poop army. Poop army. I can't remember what that item's called. I don't even know if I have it unlocked. More health. Exactly what we need. Oh, right. Or no, I need that. Don't know how much health we have. Shot speed down doesn't matter. This run honestly isn't too, why are you doing that, YouTube? That comment is perfectly fine. Oop. Turn them into poop. Turn them all into poop. The poopening is coming. The poopening is coming. And now I can... Oh yeah, no, YouTube didn't like your poop comment for whatever reason. For one reason or another, YouTube did not like your poop comment.
Pheromones.
Yeah. I don't understand YouTube a lot of the time. doesn't block the comments that you want blocked, and then it blocks the comments that you're completely fine with. YouTube's stupid. The only one who understands YouTube is YouTube. And I don't think they understand it either. That's right, take that, Monstro. It wouldn't surprise me if they did. It would just disappoint me if they did. Because it means that they've knowingly screwed people over for no reason. This challenge run is honestly really fun. It was incredibly frustrating, though. Simply because the way that you're supposed to complete it is the way that the game has taught you not to play.
Isaac, Isaac!
Yeah, we're not doing that. Don't need to. And this is the different version of Azazel. He has a sneeze attack. And he has the actual version of Brimstone. And he has no wings. Yeah. The tainted versions of the characters are really interesting and somewhat difficult. Like so that was tainted Azazel. This is the tainted Lost. Which the Lost is normally a melee character. Can I get this to... Yeah! Yeah, so basically it takes the characters that you have gotten used to and puts a unique spin on them. Like the Lost, you normally swap between melee and ranged to just specifically a ranged throw your body at the enemy. And I honestly like this one quite a bit because it's interesting, it's unique, and it's somewhat challenging because This is my only method of attack, is to grab my body and throw it. Oh, yeah, also the body is like where the skeleton is where your items get dropped. Plus side to this is that you can use the body to grab stuff that you normally wouldn't have access to. Like I did in that first room. Binding of Isaac has a lot of characters now. Even though they're the exact same characters that we've been playing, that people have been playing for... Oh, no. No, 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 no. Drop that. Drop it. That people have been playing for a very, very long time. And he can be used, and as you just saw, he can be used to basically cheese enemies that slide along the walls like Haunt does. Also, look at that. Look at that terrifying visage. Yeah, I wish I was better at this game than I am. Also, I can't have red hearts at all on this character, so... Ripperoni. Oh, that's right, I have sad bombs. Ooh, Sci-Fly is awesome. Not so much on the this character, because it follows the skeleton. But Sci-Fly will take and block enemy shots. as well as attacking the enemies. And I have not had to cheat with this character. This character is just strong.
I'm excited. Bad gas.
Like, this is honestly one of my favorite characters in this game. Like, period. Yes, please. Need the health. And he cheeses bosses like that, too. Good luck hitting me when all your shots are blocked. Not really worth it. Let's see. I have not found the item room. I mean, yes and no. Yeah, if you throw your skull in a non-optimal place, then it can screw you pretty bad. Also, I can leave these without taking damage at all. Gimme. And you can use him to as you just saw, get through rooms really quick. Really wish I had a key right now.
The sun.
Oh, keys. Oh, I just messed that up. Like a fool. Yes, and this card's fun. This card is really fun. Oh, that's not the card.
A card against humanity.
It just spawns poop. Yes, because that just makes it so that I can, wait. Oh, damn it. is stupid. Bomb? No. That was a waste of key. Oh, bomb. But that's marble. We're not going to talk about that. Bomb. Oop. I don't know why I just did that. Cause, yeah, now I'm at half a heart. Nope. Well, that's that. Yeah, the character doesn't require too much strategizing, but it definitely does require that you pay attention, which I'm getting too tired to do at the moment. So I think I'm going to end this stream here. Thank you all for watching, and thanks for chatting. I had a blast. I hope you did too. Take care. Bye.